Rappers that got sued and lost it all. Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Flex Offenders. Rappers are always trending. One does a charitable thing, and 10 others trend for the wrong reasons. In fact, every week there's a new lawsuit against one of several rappers. Some manage to defend themselves, while others lose the case. So, who got sued and lost it? Remember to like the video and hit the subscribe button below. Also comment sued, and we'll choose one person and give them a shout out in the next video. Jeezy. In April 2018, My President is Black rapper Young Jeezy was into a lot of mess. A lawsuit had been filed against him for allegedly stealing the main elements to Eyeball, I Stunt from another artist's demo.
I can have any bitch I want. I can buy anything I need. Don't need money like it grow on trees. No like gang, if we running these streets. We all got straps, we ain't worried about.
The judge ruled against Jeezy and asked the rapper to pay Edaz Redden, the artist, $111,349.29 in damages. The artist had sued Jeezy in 2015 after he gave the demo to a producer, only to notice the same title, composition, and chorus being used in Jeezy's video afterward. Jeezy tried to avoid paying the amount by claiming that the legal papers were not served to him properly, and the judge rubbished those claims and asked Jeezy to pay what he owed the artist. If it was indeed true that Jeezy used someone's material without consent, then justice was well served. Meanwhile, Redden had had his time, and he may have taken advantage of that to cement his career. We haven't heard of him, though. You Gotti. Mario Mims, aka You Gotti, got himself in hot soup when he messed with a little-known young rapper, Fletcher. Gotti got paid $20,000 to rap a verse in Young Fletcher's song to boost his airplay. Apparently, Gotti didn't sign the paperwork for the song to be released on streaming services such as YouTube and Spotify. The rapper was also accused of trying to pay $150,000 to lure the rising rapper to his own label. For reasons only known to him, You Gotti never filed a written response to the lawsuit and never attended a non-jury trial the previous month. The axe fell on Yo Gotti, and the judge awarded Terry with $2.2 million, and then tripled that to $6.6 million after determining that Yo Gotti's trade practices were unfair and deceptive. The rapper decided to appeal the judgment, arguing that he wasn't served with the lawsuit personally, and he had no way of defending himself against the allegations and know the hearing case. The judge of the day could hear none of that and upheld the ruling. Terry's attorney said that they had tried to serve the lawsuit against the Down in the DM rapper through his lawyers and agents without success. Who else was smiling at the time if it wasn't Fletcher?
Yo Gotti was and still is one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying?
Still listen to him.
Still listen to him. When this shit come on the radio, that shit, I don't turn it down. I turn the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still a fan at the end of the day.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the second wealthiest rapper in the world, and lawsuits are like a cup of tea for him. He has won most cases, some being a sample in Big Pippin and the Rockefeller logo. However, one lawsuit that Jay lost was over his diamond hand sign for his Rockefeller label. He had been sued by former pro wrestler Diamond Dallas Page in the 2000s for allegedly taking over the diamond cutter hand gesture that he had always used since in the 90s. Jay settled the lawsuit by handing Page an unspecified amount of money, and the wrestler dropped the suit after he saw the check with his own eyes. Mr. Carter is undeniably rich than he was back then, and he may have been able to win the case had it been filed just recently. However, that wasn't the only successful lawsuit against Jay. Although the event wasn't a lawsuit to pay the accuser, Jay and Bey lost a case to a small wedding planner who had settled for the name Blue Ivy for his business before even the stars had thought about naming their firstborn child Blue Ivy. Veronica Alexander sued the celebrity couple after they filed legal papers to protect their daughter's name and make a range of baby products and clothes under the label. Alexandra had to prevent the couple from trademarking the name and putting her out of business. Future. The rapper has made headlines in the past and has 6 children with 6 different women, including Ciara. Well, he may have foreseen the future of his career, but was never careful not to make mistakes. According to Hypebeast, the mask-off rapper signed a deal with Rocco A1's recording in 2011, only to breach the contract. What followed was a lawsuit for management and finder fees. To settle the case, Future and Epic allegedly gave up the royalties for his next 2 albums for Rocco. Not just that, Future also had to hand over half of all the revenues generated from his tours in the next 2 years. The rapper was forced to sign a $360 deal with L.A. Reid and Epic to pay for the advance that they would spend paying Rocco. He was also forced to give a portion of every deal he made outside music to Epic for the next 5 years, and the money made from his music would also go to Epic. That wasn't the only time Future got sued. His ex-girlfriend, Ciara, filed a lawsuit against the rapper for a false light claim, which was, in fact, an amended claim from the defamation suit she had initially filed against the rapper. Future had to agree not to make any negative comments about the singer. He was also ordered to not talk about custody arrangements in interviews or public, and breaking any of those agreements would make him liable to pay up to $5 million in fines.
Sensational.
The Game. Every rapper has a whole story to tell about lawsuits, including The Game. The rapper has done a couple of good things in the past, including encouraging the two rival gangs. Cribs and the Reds bury the hatchet and stop the rival killing. Well, The Game may have made a shot against Priscilla Rainey in the court of law, but he missed the target. The She Got Game contestant filed a $10 million lawsuit against the How We Do rapper for sexual assault in August 2015. In her claims, Priscilla claimed that while she was filming the VH1 reality show, the rapper was drunk, high, and uncontrollable. She mentioned that the rapper sexually assaulted her throughout the evening by putting his hands inside her dress and rubbing her bare vagina and buttocks. In the lawsuit, it was indicated that she suffered physically, emotionally, and mentally following the tragic encounter with the rapper. She, however, continued to compete until she was eliminated. The judge ruled against The Game after the rapper failed to answer the lawsuit despite many attempts to serve him. He knew there was a lawsuit against him, and he even blasted her on social media about it. The Game then sent in an appeal and asked for a new trial, but the Illinois court denied it and asked him to pay $7.1 million in October 2019. See what drugs can do to you? Tyga. Tyga's almost fell off the cliff, but in 2018, his single, Taste, took over the summer, and he got himself together again and followed the smash hit with a couple of other records like Dip, Swish, and Floss in the Bank, amongst others. Unfortunately, everything wasn't tasting mellow at the time. He had some legal battles to face. Concert promoters had sued the rapper for $1.4 million for bailing on 3 concerts in the UAE. In April 2019, The Blast reported that Tyga and Heavy Rotation, the promoters in question, had arrived at an agreement in the lawsuit. The rapper and the promoters also informed the court about it. That meant the case would be dismissed altogether. The promoters had claimed that Tyga had pulled out because another club in Dubai had promised to pay him more, and as a result, the promoters incurred monetary damages. Tyga had hit back at them, claiming that the promoters had failed to get the proper approval for him to perform. The decision was reached shortly after Tyga dropped his suit against Cash Money and Birdman over royalties. Nelly. Nelly is getting old, but as they say, some people are like trees. They take forever to grow up. The Dilemma rapper had been sued by an Englishwoman for sexual assaults after a concert in Essex in 2017. The accuser, who hid her identity, informed the judge that she had settled the lawsuit with Nelly in October 2019. However, neither of the sides revealed the terms of the settlement and whether money was involved. The settlement also resolved claims against Nelly's lover, Chantel Jackson, who had stated that the accuser was a liar. The Essex police began their investigation on the rapper in February 2018 after a female fan recorded a statement accusing the rapper of sexual assault at a concert in Southend. The woman, however, didn't report the incident right away because she feared she wouldn't be believed. According to her, Nelly masturbated in front of her, tried to kiss her, and forced his penis into her mouth. Disclaimer: don't try this at home if you don't want to lose your pecker. This wasn't the first time Nelly had been involved in sexual abuse in 2017. In October of that year, Nelly had been arrested near Seattle on suspicion of second-degree rape after a woman accused him of inviting her into his tour bus and raping her. The rapper denied the allegations and was released from custody without any charges. The King County Prosecutor's Office declined to file sexual assault against the rapper. The accuser had declined to assist the authorities with the investigation. You better watch out, Nelly, and borrow a leaf from Drake. Lil Wayne.
Okay, I lost my mind. It's somewhere out there stranded. I think you stand under me if you don't understand me. Had my heart broken by this woman named Tammy.
Lil Wayne has always been a controversial rapper. If he's not releasing an album, he's doing something worth talking about. And in most cases, it's not a good thing. In September 2019, Lil Wayne was ordered to pay over $100,000 after orchestrating a fake concert promoted under his name. According to Complex, Ramin Natan filed a lawsuit against the Uproar rapper, citing breach of contract and fraud. The judge ruled against Weezy in a default settlement because the rapper failed to tend to the lawsuit. The rapper was asked to pay Natan $150,000 in damages. According to Natan, who filed the lawsuit in January this year with his lawyers, Lil Wayne and Migos are Ponzi scheme artists who book shows they don't intend to perform at. Natan stated that he gave Eric Stinger $500,000 to promote Lil Wayne's concert, and he may have coerced the rapper and paid him the amount. Lil Wayne, just like any other rapper, he was served with the lawsuit papers and never bothered responding to the claims. And just like any judge who had witnessed rappers ignoring papers handed to them, the judge present ruled in the plaintiff's favor. It's not clear if Wayne will petition the ruling or give out the $150,000, which is not a lot for someone like him. We all know what the outcome would be if he decided to petition. Gucci Mane. If there is a rapper with a successful post-prison career, then it's got to be Gucci Mane. He released 2 albums, 2 mixtapes, and 4 EPs, and made an appearance in more than 30 music videos right after serving time. Every rapper knows that if you ain't making headlines, then you ain't making nothing. Apparently, Gucci borrowed a set of diamonds from a jewelry company based in Georgia and never returned them. A&A Diamonds filed a lawsuit against the both rapper in Henry County, with claims that Gucci Mane was loaned a ring, necklace, and bracelet, and given 15 days to either return or pay for them. The lawsuit accused the rapper of taking jewelry and only paying $40,000 for them. A judge awarded the company a default ruling after, well, you guessed it, the rapper skipped the court hearing. He was ordered to pay over $270,000 for the jewelry and attorney fees. I have a feeling that if Gucci Clothesline would have tried selling the name to the rapper, he would have run away with it without paying. That's why he got it for free.